everybody.
Hello everyone, this is my daughter Angela, and we feel like we've been given a second chance with her. About 3 years ago, she was very sick and we didn't know that. We thought it was just a little bug, but it just kept on going on, and for the whole week she was vomiting and she couldn't hold down any food, and by the end of the week her breathing was so labored and she could barely walk. And we ended up having to drive to a few hospitals, and by the end of the evening we got her into an ICU. God made a way for us, and the doctor informed us that if she had gone to sleep in her own bed that night, she would have gone in her sleep. And so we were in hospital for 11 days, and it was quite a hard time for all of us, but God has just been so faithful in this journey. And about a year ago, Angela got blessed with a device that kind of mimics her pancreas, and she was feeling a bit nervous and she went to sleep next to our bed, and we got alerted soon after we had gone to bed with this choking sound, and we jumped out of bed and Angela was having a seizure, and I started to panic, and Gareth said, grab the glucopen, and I'm like, help me Jesus, and I tried to put the light on, and Gareth teases me that I ran around in circles, and I tried to work the glucagon and my mind just wouldn't focus, and I threw the glucagon and I just saw my child having a seizure and I didn't know what to do, and so I just laid hands on her and I just started to pray. And the minute that I started to pray, she just stopped having a seizure, and her eyes rolled back to normal in her head and her jaw unclenched, and she stopped choking, and she started crying, and she said, Mommy, I was so scared. And I just held her for a very long time after that. It was so scary. And later that night, I was so angry, and I wanted to be so mad about the fact that Angela's pancreas wasn't working properly, and we were having to always deal with something in her life. And I just felt in my heart that not to be bitter, and to notice that when I prayed and I called out to God, when I was useless and I couldn't work her medication, and I just laid our hands on her and I prayed for her, God intervened and God touched her and stopped her seizuring. And I feel like I'm walking on this journey with new eyes, and even though God hasn't taken away her sickness, and even though sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days, I'm so comforted to know that God is always walking with us, and when I call to Him, He helps, and He has been so good to us and worked it for our good, even though it has been hard.
There is no one like you. There is no one who can do what you do. And you will work things for my good, always for my good. You're there, working for my good. And you will work things for my good, always for my good. You're there, working for my good. In the middle of the storm, when I have lost my way, you still stay the same. There is no one like you. There is no one who can do what you do. And you will work things for my good, always for my good. You're there, working for my good. And you will work things for my good, always for my good. You're there,